And for more on the charges against Senator Menendez, we are joined by Niall Stanage, White House columnist with our partner, The Hill. Niall, thanks so much for being here.
Good to be with you, Natasha.
So Senator Menendez facing these intensifying calls to resign, including from fellow Democrats, and he has been charged in the past and resisted calls back then. Do you think he's going to survive this time around?
He's certainly trying to. He has issued a statement saying that he is going nowhere. What Senator Menendez is trying to do right now, Natasha, is hold back the avalanche of these calls for him to resign. Senator John Fetterman of Pennsylvania adding his voice to that chorus today. The Democratic governor of New Jersey, Phil Murphy, already calling for his resignation, as are a number of other Democrats. In a previous era, that would likely see a senator pushed out, but we're in a bit of a different time where we do see politicians really, whether they feel shame or not, persevere on. We saw it in the other party and in the other chamber with Congressman George Santos, who was, of course, under enormous pressure to resign and has so far toughened it out.
You know, there are gold bars, the Mercedes-Benz, but we're talking about alleged Egyptian arms sales and passing of sensitive information to foreign sources. Are we talking about a clear risk to national security with these allegations?
If they're true, we are, I think, yes. But of course, there's also the central element in this, which is that Senator Menendez was the chair of the Foreign Relations Committee in the Senate, making him a particularly sensitive figure in this area. So yes, I do think obviously that element matters. I think that's one of the reasons that there is such pressure on him to resign. But I think also, Natasha, you're right to bring up, you know, the gold bars and the envelopes stuffed with cash, because the potency of those images in weighing down Senator Menendez and suggesting fairly blatant criminality, albeit criminality that he denies, those are very powerful images. I think that's why prosecutors used them.
You know, you mentioned the other chamber. I do want to move there with another big headline right now. Let's talk about this reversal from Speaker Kevin McCarthy, because he said yesterday that he would not include new aid for Ukraine in the Pentagon funding bill. And then just 24 hours later today, he is saying he will keep that funding in. Why that flip-flop on Ukraine?
What he is saying is that he has decided to keep it in because there is a separate measure relating to the Department of State and to foreign operations, which also has funding for Ukraine in it. He's saying, in essence, that it would be procedurally too difficult to take it out. Now, whether one believes that explanation or not is another matter, because, of course, he has come under pressure from the right, including most notably from Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, to cut out aid to Ukraine. The Congresswoman has said that she will not vote for a penny more in Ukraine funding. So this is all part of the bigger picture where the Speaker is under considerable pressure from his right flank, and we don't know how that really is going to resolve itself.
Okay, Niall Stanage, always appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.